Good morning. This is Pastor Ernie Lewis of the Blue Point Church in Sisney. I want to bring you some thoughts on Thursday about time. We've talked about time this week as to how much time is appropriate to spend with God if we actually love Him with all our hearts. But there's a different picture of time in the book of James, chapter 4, where James says, "Come now, you who say, today or tomorrow we'll go to such a city and we'll spend a year there and we'll buy and sell and make a profit. Whereas you do not know what shall happen tomorrow. For what is your life? It is even a vapor that appears for a little time and then vanishes away." I know some would say today, well, what about those who live into their 80s and 90s? That's a long time to spend here on the earth. I'm certain if you sat down and talked with them, they would tell you about how swiftly their life has passed before them. The Bible says that our life is much like the grass that grows up green in the spring and then withers and dies away in the fall. So quickly it is gone. And actually, James says our life is like a vapor. It appears and then vanishes away. It's like that smoke that raises from a fire and then all of a sudden it dissipates and you see it no more. Or even more, it is like the steam that rises from your coffee cup and then it's gone. You can only see it for a brief moment. He said that's what our life is like. So the psalmist says in Psalm 90 and verse 12, "Lord, teach us to number our days." Help us to realize how important our time is here on this earth. Help us to use it wisely. Because Job says, "My life passes swiftly as a weaver's shuttle, almost so fast you can't see it." Soon your time will be gone. And do not think that it's okay, I'm going to live forever. If there's a decision that you need to make for God, you need to make it today. Perhaps it's something God has been dealing with you about. Maybe you've never been saved and you need to give your life and heart to the Lord today. Or maybe there's something that God has been calling you to do. You need to surrender your life today. You see, our time passes so quickly, we don't really have time to procrastinate. We have to realize that God has specific things laid in our path for each day, and today is right now the most important day that you have. So, what is your life? It's just a vapor. It appears, it vanishes. And the question is, when I'm done with this life, what will I have done with it for God?